on they know they taking notice.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, no.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Brooklyn Bulls. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go. Turn the engine. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 1st and 10, Scott into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Scott throwing after the interception. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Scott, that ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. Now Scott on 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. Jones has it. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 33. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Dobbs. He sets up the screen to Jones. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Throwing here, Dobbs. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. To throw is Scott. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
On 1st down, Dobbs to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Aaron Jones with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We got this.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Scott now on 3rd down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been off to the races already, a 17-0 lead. Now a chance for more here as they've got it 1st and 10. Dobbs is throwing. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, Make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw again. Dobbs. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
To throw on third down. Dobbs. And he connects with Ebron. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Dobbs now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Out of the gun, Dobbs going for it all. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Escaping the pressure right. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Hatchet. Shake. Wait. Hayward.
Here's Scott to throw on second down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. 17-0 our score after one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check 26.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They stick on the ground on first down with Hill. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Johnson, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Hill, and they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And the 13-year man puts it through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Following the penalty, it's Hill. We're only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Hill. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Justice Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Dobbs. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down. Throwing on first down. Dobbs setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Dobbs. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a 10th carry for Hill. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Hill. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, Scott. And he's got the hook up to Landry.
You got it! You got it! You got it!
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 2nd down, it's Hill. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Houston. 68 yards on the ground. Scott from the gun, he'll throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll try to run it. It's Hill. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Here we go with Hill. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
All day, defense, all day. Kill. He's checking.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. You know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First down, and it's Hill again. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
The busy night continues for Hill. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Here's Dobbs to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Whip. Watch the whip.
From the gun, Dobbs. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Dobbs. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
Check, ready. Hey, no more. Orbit. Exit. Hey, ready.
Operating from the gun, Dobbs. And he will find his man on the outside. 3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on third down. Move the sticks.
Mike 54.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Dobbs. His throw caught right around the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. Dobbs gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Now Dobbs to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. From the gun on third down, Scott, he is going to find Hill here. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop in behind the line. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it will be second down. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. On second down, Hill. And some space here. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Justice Hill with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play, first down.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. They'll try the right side with Jones. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And a throw right sideline is complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And some room to roam now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
We got this.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team.
On the toss, here's Hill. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Again, it's Hill. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. The Texans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. On 3rd down, here's Hill. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That good for 19 and a first down. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Looking to throw. Scott. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 23 yards the pick up there. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 2nd and 13. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down. It's Hill, and this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Back to throw. Scott, flush to his right. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A run for Hill. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Right there, 56. I got you.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Johnson was the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Looking to throw. Scott flushed out right. They set up the screen to Hill. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Now, the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. And, Charles, you know what